Hello, hello, Ruckus Maker Nation. This is Danny Bauer, Chief Ruckus Maker at Better Leaders, Better Schools. This is part 3 of 5, talking about what are your keys to success. The reason we're talking about this topic is that September 2nd, 20 days ago, we celebrated 6 years at Better Leaders, Better Schools. And since we celebrated that, I've reflected on a lot of the keys that have helped me and the organization be a success. Want to run through those really quickly with you. Before we get to that, I want to invite you to a webinar I'm hosting on Thursday at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 2 Pacific. It is on the Remarkable Vision Formula, 3 steps to creating a remarkable life, remarkable family, and remarkable school. You can register for free. There's a link in the description of this video, wherever you're watching. So without further ado, let's get into the keys for success. Number 1, overnight success is years in the making, right? So I remember when I first started out and seeing my peers in business or other podcasters and that kind of thing, and really honestly being envious that they were experiencing unbelievable levels of success, right? Which is great. I'm super pumped for them. And there was a gap between where I currently was and where I wanted to go. Dan Sullivan calls it the gap in the gain, right? If you set aspirational goals, which you absolutely should, if you measure your current reality versus that aspirational future, you're going to feel discontent. There's tension there, there's frustration. So the trick is to look backwards and see how far you've come, okay? Because I'll tell you this, right? This year has been incredibly successful for me. I'm very, very fortunate, very lucky. And that was 6 years in the making, right? Those were seeds that I've planted and have nurtured, and now we're experiencing the fruit. 6, 7, 8, the future is very, very bright. So there are no shortcuts. Anybody that teaches you the quick and easy way, they're full of what. Don't believe them. Overnight success is years in the making. So that's it for number 1. Moving on to tip 2 here. Avoid getting affirmation from comments, likes, retweets, and everything on social media. Okay, listen. This is not a place to find out your worth. You need to get that from yourself, okay? And that's really all I want to say about that. Social media is designed in a way to keep us hooked on the platforms, and those notifications, whether they're the dings, whether they're the red dots or whatever, like that is all about you to get your mind and wiring to be addicted to the platform and say, oh, what's here for me? And it works on me. I have to put away my devices. I have to turn them off, keep them on silent, turn off all notifications. My phone isn't even in this office right now. It's somewhere in the kitchen. Okay. I've started writing my daily calendar on a note card too. So I don't even have to have a electric calendar on. So part of that's distraction, but really the point was just avoid getting your worth from social media and all that kind of stuff. So that's part 2. Number 3, social media is also distraction. So I basically just riffed on that. When I use it, like right now, I'm doing a live. I want to inspire, encourage those that are watching either live or the replay, and then I'm off, right? And so be very intentional with how you use social media. And for me, it's to spread a good message that, again, encouraging, inspiring, challenging, build relationships, and then you're out, right? If you catch yourself scrolling, that is never, ever good unless you've intentionally designed in your calendar, hey, this is a time where I just want to, let loose, let my mind just wander and, just scroll whatever into infinity. So that's all I'm going to say there with number 3. Okay, this one I love. Number 4, good ideas executed are more valuable than great ideas discussed. John Doerr says ideas are easy, execution's everything. And we all have a friend who wanted to invent YouTube, Netflix, Uber, you pick it, right? Talk is cheap, okay? Talk is cheap. Doing the work, executing, actually showing your progress in public, these are the things that ruckus makers do. If you want to be a high performer, stop talking, start doing. And that's all I'm going to say about number 4. And then number 5, master the art of storytelling. You can just listen to great storytellers, right? check out YouTube and just type in how to tell a great story. You're going to learn a lot that way. I highly recommend a workshop at the Akimbo group called the Story Skills Workshop, or check out Bernadette Jiwa's work. She is a master at storytelling. And if you're looking at a framework in terms of what makes a great story, set the context. There's some kind of challenge. The hero goes through some adversity. They get through the challenge, and then what's the transformation and lessons learned? That's the hero's journey in a very, high level sort of overview. And so if you can master the art of storytelling, you will be a success. People will be drawn in. You can have an incredible influence in that kind of thing. So that is that. Those were the 5, keys of success I wanted to share today. I hope you found this video valuable. Before you go, in the comments, I'd love to hear just what was the idea you needed to hear today? What did you resonate with? And I would love to check that out in the comments. Until next week, have a great day. Go make a ruckus, and bye for now.